They call it the City of Dreams, a place where stars are born, legends are made, and fame is everything. But behind Hollywood's glittering facade of red carpets and flashing lights lies a darker, more secretive world, one that most outsiders will never see. Beneath the champagne parties and award shows, there exists another kind of gathering, one hidden behind closed doors and guarded by power and fear. These are Hollywood's secret clubs, places where fame meets control, where powerful hands shape careers, silent scandals, and sometimes decide who rises and who falls. To the public, Hollywood looks like a place where success is earned through talent and hard work, but the truth is far murkier. Many insiders whisper about invitation-only clubs and private events that operate like modern-day cults, filled with billionaires, producers, and celebrities whose faces the world adores. These secret circles are not just for networking, they are for gatekeeping. It's success in these hidden rooms where deals are made not on paper, but over promises that often come with a price. The public sees the fame. What they don't see are the whispered oaths, the blackmail, and the unspoken rules that govern this hidden world. The famous Chateau Marmont, for example, has long been rumored to be one of these gathering spots, a place where stars go not just to party, but to disappear from the eyes of the world. It is a hotel that has seen everything, from overdoses to affairs to secret negotiations that shaped the film industry. Celebrities who check in there often do so, knowing that whatever happens inside those walls will never leave. The same goes for certain elite membership clubs in Los Angeles, like the Soho House or the San Vicente Bungalows, known publicly as luxury hangouts, but quietly as safe zones for the powerful to discuss what the public should never hear. What makes these clubs so unsettling isn't just their exclusivity. It's the culture of silence they breed. No phones, no cameras, no leaks. Just people of influence indulging in what they want, when they want. Some former insiders claim these events blur the line between business and pleasure, with private performances, secret rituals, and coded invitations that only the trusted receive. It's a world built on image but run by secrets. The deeper someone goes, the more they realize how little control they actually have. Careers are made overnight and destroyed just as fast, depending on who you please or offend. Over the years, whispers have grown louder. From mysterious midnight parties at billionaire mansions to elite Hollywood dinners where young actors are introduced to powerful producers, these stories paint a chilling picture of what people are willing to do for fame. Former assistants and ex-industry insiders have spoken out, anonymously of course, about the dark expectations that come with joining these circles. It's not just about being talented, it's about being obedient. The industry's open secret is that power always demands something in return, and those who refuse to play by the rules are quietly blacklisted, their careers fading without explanation. Some of Hollywood's biggest scandals, the ones that shocked the world, didn't start in public. They started in those rooms. The Harvey Weinstein revelations, for instance, pulled the curtain back on a decades-long system of silence where people knew what was happening but said nothing for fear of losing everything. That's the power these secret clubs hold, not just the power to create stars, but the power to silence them. For every actor who becomes a household name, there are many more who never made it out of those rooms, crushed under the weight of what they saw or were forced to endure. And yet, despite the rumors, nothing ever truly changes. These secret clubs continue to exist, just under new names, new owners, and new rules. The parties have evolved, no longer as wild or open as they were in the 80s and 90s, but the same kind of deals still happen. A smile across the room can mean a new role. A whispered promise can mean a ruined career. The industry masks it all behind networking and exclusive events. But everyone who's been inside knows the truth. It's not about connection, it's about control. The psychological toll on those who enter these circles is far heavier than anyone on the outside can imagine. Many stars, especially young ones, are pulled into them at the very beginning of their careers, long before they even understand what they're stepping into. They are told they're the next big thing, showered with attention, flattery, and promises that sound too good to be true. Because they are. Hollywood knows exactly how to seduce a dreamer. It feeds on ambition, on the need to be seen, on the human desire for validation. And for a young actor or singer trying to make it, That kind of attention feels like destiny calling. But what they don't realize is that those promises come wrapped in invisible chains. Once you're inside, you can't simply walk away. The same hands that lift you up can tear you down in seconds, and everyone knows it. At first, it feels like success. You're invited to exclusive parties, private dinners, secret gatherings where legends sit beside newcomers. You're told this is where real Hollywood happens, where decisions are made, where opportunities are born. But slowly, the truth reveals itself. These aren't gatherings of friendship or support. They're tests. People watch how you behave, what you'll tolerate, what secrets you'll keep. Trust becomes currency, and silence becomes survival. Everyone smiles, but no one feels safe. The moment you stop playing along, you become a risk. And risks in Hollywood don't last long. Some celebrities have described it as a psychological maze. Every exit looks open, but every path leads back to control. Once you've been given fame, you can't just return to anonymity. The world expects you to keep performing, to stay perfect, to entertain. But behind the performance lies exhaustion, paranoia, and fear. Secrets are traded like weapons. If you upset the wrong person, your past suddenly becomes front-page news. That scandal that leaked, it wasn't random. It was punishment. That sudden disappearance from the spotlight, not burnout, erasure. Hollywood doesn't destroy with violence. It destroys with silence. It makes people forget you ever existed. This pressure creates an emotional prison. Celebrities smile for cameras, attend premieres, and post happy pictures online, but their eyes often tell another story. One of anxiety, isolation, and a constant need to appear fine. Fame demands perfection, and imperfection is punished. Behind closed doors, many turn to unhealthy escapes, alcohol, drugs, or destructive relationships, just to numb the feeling of being trapped. Some start losing their sense of reality, questioning who they are without their fame, and who they can trust in a world where everyone wants something. The parties that once felt magical turn into stages for manipulation, and the people who once felt like friends become competitors or threats. Lady Gaga once said fame can feel like a spiritual prison, a statement that resonated deeply, because she wasn't talking about money or success, but about the cost of constantly being watched. Jim Carrey has said that he wishes everyone could be rich and famous so they would understand it doesn't make you happy. Keanu Reeves has quietly withdrawn from the chaos, choosing solitude and simplicity over power and influence. They all hint at the same truth. The higher you climb in Hollywood, the lonelier it gets. Many stars realize too late that they've been climbing a ladder built on deception, surrounded by people who only cheer for them when they're useful. When they stop being useful, the same people turn their backs. Or worse, use their secrets against them. It's no coincidence that mental health struggles are so common among celebrities. The constant pressure to perform, to maintain a perfect image, and to keep silent about the things they've seen eats away at them. Many lose sleep, trust, and even their identity. Some break down publicly, like Britney Spears, whose battle for freedom revealed just how much control Hollywood can exert over a person's life. Others suffer quietly, their smiles hiding years of manipulation and fear. In these secret clubs, morality bends until it breaks. What's wrong starts to feel normal, and what's right starts to feel dangerous. Celebrities are taught early that honesty can ruin you faster than scandal. That's why many who try to speak out are dismissed, ridiculed, or blacklisted. The system is built to protect itself, not the people in it. Hollywood's darkness doesn't come from monsters hiding in the shadows. It comes from people smiling in the light, pretending everything is fine while they bury the truth under diamonds and designer suits. These clubs and circles thrive on silence, and their greatest fear is exposure. Loyalty becomes more valuable than honesty, and silence becomes the only rule that matters. Behind every award, every hit film, every viral moment, there are secrets being protected, sometimes at the cost of someone's soul. Some stars manage to escape. They vanish from the spotlight, move away, and rebuild quiet lives. They give up the fame because they finally understand the price it demands: your peace, your privacy, your sanity. But for most, the game never ends. They keep playing, not because they want to, but because they're too deep in to stop. The fame that once felt like a dream turns into a cage lined with gold, and the applause that once felt like love becomes a haunting reminder that the world only sees the version of them that Hollywood allows. That is the dark truth behind Hollywood. As secret clubs, they aren't just places, they're systems. They keep the powerful powerful, the silent obedient, and the broken quiet. And for those who dare to challenge them, the punishment isn't death, it's disappearance. So the next time you see a celebrity living what looks like a perfect life, remember, perfection in Hollywood always hides a price. And sometimes, that price is their soul. Before you go, make sure to hit subscribe, not just to hear more of the stories Hollywood wants to keep buried, but to help bring truth to the surface, one voice at a time.